Mercury is an unusual metal. At room temperature, it's a liquid that releases a toxic vapor. Natural and industrial emissions can stay in the atmosphere for up to a year and can travel a long way before entering the food chain, where they can cause defects in developing babies.
That's an educational video released by the University of Oxford detailing a threat that's not often talked about: mercury emissions. CCTV's Jim Spellman has been looking into this issue. He joins us now with insight.
There's so many of us just don't understand about this. You can't see mercury in the air, and you don't know that you've even ingested it until there are negative results. Scientists, including researchers at Harvard University and the University of California, have studied mercury emissions from man-made sources, things like power plants, from 1990 to the year 2010. They found that mercury emissions fell by 30% in that time. That's good news, but these findings were surprising because during these years, overall emissions have been rising as new power plants have come online. But the reductions were not global. Take a look at this map. The blue areas are areas with reductions in mercury emissions. The white and red areas are increases. You see in North America and Europe, the numbers dropped as mercury was removed from some commercial products and new environmental regulations went into effect. But the mercury levels rose in Asia as rapid economic development brought new power plants online. Since mercury in the air can travel long distances, this really is a global issue more than a regional issue. Some mercury is naturally occurring as a result of volcanic eruptions and forest fires. Man-made mercury emissions are largely a result of gold mining, industrial facilities, and especially coal-powered electricity plants. New technologies are helping reduce mercury emissions from some coal plants, and many parts of the world, including China, are slowly moving away from coal for new power plants, Elaine.
So, Jim, you know, emissions are one thing, but how does mercury actually get into the human body?
Yeah, I mean, it can take a long time and travel a long distance. Mercury settles on the surface of bodies of water, or it settles into the land and is then washed into those bodies of waters, oceans, lakes, rivers. Organisms in the water convert the mercury into toxic chemicals that accumulate in fish and shellfish, plus also animals that feed on those fish. Eating contaminated fish is the primary way humans are exposed to mercury. Now, mercury harms the brain, heart, lungs, and kidneys. Unborn babies and young children are especially at risk and often develop learning problems later in life when exposed to mercury. Not only can you not see it, the effects can take years before they manifest in our children.
All right, Jim Spellman, thanks for that.